Forecast, News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, 1992 was quiet, severe weather-wise until June 17th, when we had a significant damaging wind event over the entire viewing area. In fact, an F1 tornado touched down south of Delphi, then traveled to northwest of Florida, producing $250,000 in damage. And this is an old radar view from that line of storms that affected the viewing area on this date back in 92. Now tonight it is classic ring of fire pattern. Your heat wave, your heat dome is here, and on the periphery, check it out, clusters of storms. And last night, remember, we had that derecho that went from Nebraska and South Dakota through Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, went into Ontario today, and now it's in that ring of fire dropping back into New England. So these storms here, part of the same derecho that produced the severe weather last night in South Dakota. Now, as for us, those storms put out an outflow boundary today. If you look close, there's a line right here, and see how it moves north in the evening? That little line, that outflow boundary, popped a few storms north of our viewing area this evening. We didn't get any of those, but I tell you what, we're keeping an eye on Iowa right now. New severe thunderstorm watch has just gone up for Iowa, the eastern part of the state, southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, almost to our viewing area, and storms will continue to develop here overnight, blow up into a cluster, and those will move east-southeastward, and those might actually clip our far northern counties very late tonight, early tomorrow morning, with a damaging straight-line wind threat. So it's still that ring of fire pattern, hot, humid weather, storm clusters, and that will continue right to Sunday night. High-res Futurecast shows those storms at 4:19 a.m. You can see this line of storms approaching the Kankakee River in northern Jasper County. They kind of sideswipe our far northern counties north of US 24, so there could be a few damaging wind gusts way up in the north, and then the outflow boundary from those storms kind of sets up across the viewing area tomorrow. And that little boundary might fire a few storms in the afternoon. That's 10:33 in the morning, but by afternoon, a few storms may pop, and it's not out of the question. One or two could go severe. And then we watch tomorrow night. This is 7 o'clock, and some of the new data is developing a line of storms north of here, and it brings those into the viewing area with a damaging wind threat. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. The potential of that exists, though it's not certain right now. But that's 8 o'clock in the evening, and then the model takes the storms and pushes them through. Again, with the damaging wind threat, they're out of here by 11, and then perhaps even some more storms as we get into Thursday. Pretty active pattern continuing right into Friday, right into Saturday, and any one of these rounds of storms could produce at least some severe weather. Real quickly, tomorrow, 92 for the high. Notice the heat index peaking at 99 in the afternoon, and there are the highs, low 90s area-wide. 7-day forecast. It stays rather stormy right to Sunday with clusters of storms each day, perhaps some severe weather, and then cools off and calms down, highs and low 80s by Monday and Tuesday.
All right, thanks, Chad. Well, I'll tell you what, a little hot.